Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Symphony of the Night. And you may notice already, I'm playing off the recently released Castlevania Requiem, also known as badly upscaled PSP version, because that's what this is. Like, they didn't build their own version from scratch. They sort of just upscaled the PSP version, which led to some interesting results, like some graphics and sound. It looks and sounds weird in a lot of cases. I don't think it's that bad. I think, like, the thing that'll probably turn a lot of other people off is the fact that, like, the voice acting is completely changed. Like, they got a new cast, changed all the dialogue. It's essentially like what the Persona 1 PSP, release did. They just made it more accurate to what the original Japanese release was, which is, something for those who care, because I still love the English version more. But yeah, if you've seen the first video, you've noticed like a quality change already. Since this is technically the US release, we're running at 60 frames per second. So things are moving a bit faster than I'm used to, because the PAL version was slowed down. When I was making my way back to where I was in this version of the game, I did do basically everything as I usually do. So nothing's different, except I have a heart refresh in my inventory instead of just the neutron bomb, because I didn't take any damage against Dracula. I think that was the stipulation. But yeah, we're back to the Alchemy Laboratory. Again, you'll be noticing a few different things, because this is indeed the PSP version. I am not very familiar with this version, so I'll be seeing a bunch of new things myself. I'd recommend, though, if you're playing this game, to turn off your controller speaker, because for some reason they decided, okay, every single time you pick up an item or do anything minor, you get a fucking loud as hell noise coming out of the controller that sounds off, because not all the sound effects are the same from the PS1 release, and that is weird to me in a way that I cannot possibly describe without sounding petty. But yeah, now we're moving on to the Marble Gallery. With the Bastard I picked up from the end of the last part, we're going to be flying, because like this weapon is really quick and really strong. You might as well, like, it's a small thing, but also Alucard's grunts are different, because it's not Robert Belgrade, it's Fury Lowenthal, actually. He does a decent job, actually. Like, I'm surprised to say that, because I don't think, like, Lowenthal does the kind of deep voice roles very well. He's been doing these sort of lazy kind of teenager-y voices for, like, most of his career. That's why he does, like, Spider-Man so well when he did that game, but, I actually don't think he did a bad job at all. Like, Patrick Seitz is fucking Dracula, so, like, you just can't complain too much on that end. I just think, like, it's less entertaining. And I don't mean for, like, oh, the original's so bad, it's fucking funny, but I mean, like, it was the deeper voices and just all the over dramatic nature of it just sort of suited Castlevania better, I think. But that's just me, really. I'm no fucking expert on that. But yeah, instead of making our way directly through this gallery, the gallery is really small. We're actually taking a path back to the entrance. There's nothing too spectacular down here. We'll be meeting something spectacular pretty soon. These are marionettes. We can, like, these marionettes are actually way stronger in later games, but here they're just sort of really weak. Get back here. No, whatever. But yeah, in terms of, like, control, the PSP version is the same, except for, like, the shoulder buttons. They've been changed a bit, because, the PS2 version, no, PS1, had more shoulder buttons, so, the wolf was, like, on a different button. Now it's basically just a slight difference. There's nothing major here. So you can just sort of jump right in if you're familiar with it. One of the bigger changes is that they let you play as, Maria after you beat the game. I don't know if I'll show that off or anything, but, we'll have to see. But right now we're playing the game as we normally do. There isn't, again, anything different. As I mentioned in the first part, actually, the glitch involving skipping the death, cutscene is still in effect in this version, where if you just backdash out of the room as the cutscene starts, you keep all of your broken equipment. Which is sad. I think they should have patched that one. Because that one is... like, luck mode requires you to at least beat the game the backdash trick you can just do right away. Like, if I wanted to, when I started this file here, I could have just backdashed and I'd keep the Alucard equipment. But that's just like a minor thing. I forgot to mention, but the Spirit Orb we picked up isn't like a big thing. It just lets us see how much damage we do the enemies. Which is good because you want to see which is stronger, obviously. As you can see, the Bastillard only does 2, but you hit way faster with it. So you don't have to worry about, like, it not keeping up in damages. No. Yeah, I don't really... The Holy Water is the best sub-weapon right now. Just because, and you'll see it, like, right here. It just tanks anything. This enemy's weird, but you won't be seeing him because he's gonna die right now. There you go. He's actually pretty tough, but the weird thing, and like the enemy list goes into this too, is that he's reluctant to fight, but if he turns around and starts attacking, he's super strong. Like, if you get into a fight with him on your first playthrough, he'll nuke you. But now we have a shield potion, and we've unlocked a very useless shortcut back to the entrance. But the real reason we're here is to get an extra life upgrade. If I can just do this, no. Yeah, you're supposed to have the double jump for that. If you do a backdash and jump right as you slide off, the game will act as if you're still on the ground and you'll jump in air, sort of. By doing that, we can get across the room. Just need to make sure I have the right positioning. Yes, yes, yeah, there we go. That could have taken a lot longer. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get everything I can. Probably get the good ending because, like, a lot of people don't go for it. That's something that kind of annoys me, and also is understandable. The good ending requires that you get most of, if not all of the map completed. You have to stand on every single pixel perfect tile in certain areas to get them to appear on the map, including this castle and the next one. So it's something that a lot of people don't bother with because the good ending is so superfluous. I want to be different at least and kind of try, but if I don't find myself doing it, then I just won't. But yeah, now we're just making our way back. I don't think I'll like cut because I'm a modem mouth anyway. I'll probably find something to fucking talk about in terms of this game. Particularly because, you know, the PS4 version just came out. It's €20. Which isn't too bad, honestly, because, like, I think Symphony's worth a good 10 on its own. I think Rondo's worth a good 10 on its own. The only thing is that, like, they're both based off the PSP versions released in the Dracula X Chronicles, which is kind of cheap because then, like, they're like sort of weirdly upscaled versions of a handheld game that had more in it. Like, you had the remake of Rondo Blood, original Rondo Blood, and Symphony of the Night, which is the version we're playing right now. And, you know, a lot of people are asking us, like, why didn't they just put the remake of Rondo Blood in here? Why didn't they do a upscale of that and just put it in here as well? And honestly, I think they should have done that as well if they wanted to go to... Because again, like, all the content in this bundle was in the PSP version originally. You know, none of it's, like, new or anything. They didn't add anything to, like, gameplay-wise or story-wise or anything. It's all from that PSP version of the game. So that's kind of why people are, like, looking down at this version, because it's like, oh, okay, this was already here. You just... It's good that you're re-releasing it, but you really haven't added anything at all. And I'm not too peeved by it, because again, like, there wasn't any version of this game on PS4, which is a console that a lot of people have nowadays, so more people have access to the game. That's not something I'm ever going to complain about. It's just... I don't know. You know, I don't feel like buying the game again along with Rondo Blood for 20 is a bad deal either way.
Wait,
and now we have the first Maria cutscene.
What are you doing here?
I've come to destroy this castle.
Likewise. I'm Maria. And you are?
Alucard.
Well, if you're a better swordsman than a speaker, perhaps I'll see you again. Farewell.
Yeah, that was, was that Michelle Ruff? I'm not too sure. That definitely did sound like her. And, it makes sense that they'd be, like, in the same, sort of voice acting kind of thing, I guess. I'm not too sure, because, like, the Yuri Lowenthal, Michelle Ruff, and fucking Tara Platt especially, they're all part of, like, what is considered to me, like, the mass, fucking Persona voice acting group. If you get one, you'll probably get one or a few of the others, or something like that. I don't know, I'm just making up bullshit. But yeah, that was Maria Renard. Grew up quite a bit from Rondo Blood. It has been 4 years, and she's trashing the castle looking for Richter. Don't worry about her, though. She's, like, overpowered in every single way. But yeah, Alucard isn't the best speaker, of course, and she just says, eh, whatever, bye. Oh god, the stopwatch. This is, a unique sub-weapon that some of you may not want to keep, but it is kind of nice to have. It costs 20 hearts, I believe, per use. But while it's active, most enemies, and I think some bosses definitely, get frozen in time completely, for 5 seconds. Tokyo Tomoe, etc., the world. There we go. Do I need... No, I think I need the blue door thing to come back here later, so I'm fine. I would comment on how weird that monster is, but I just killed it. Luckily, there's like 2 more of them coming up. This is a rather long hallway. Some enemies are immune to the effects of stopwatch. The stopwatch will, however, slow down those enemies to some degree. Like, this one's still moving. Just very, very slowly. And some enemies will just keep moving no matter what, because, you know, you can't just do that to everything. First-timers might want to keep the stopwatch for the next boss coming up, though. Yeah, stone. Basically, you're petrified and you have to mash the buttons to get out. There is some equipment that's immune to stone, and you have, like, items that can free you from it. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and, welcome back to my fucking loss of sanity. God, the audio broke, and then the capture device broke, and now I have to make my way back here. Luckily, for your convenience, I edited right after the point where, it broke, so I should be in almost the same spot. So, yeah. Also, like, I did basically everything the same way, so the stats aren't different at all. Well, some numbers are, like, I guess hearts might be, but yeah, there isn't anything major different. It's just very slight number differences. But now we're at the... Well, it's not that big of an area. It's more of a connecting area to the next 3 locations, I guess. Or 2. It's the outer wall. It's actually kind of a cool area. You're at, like, the side of the castle, there's rain. There's just a lot of detail put into this area, despite how, like, not really big it is. It's actually kind of one of my favorite areas, now that I think about it. Nope. Alucard, get back up there. Weird. Alright, but yeah, this is the outer wall, and we're going to be trying a little trick right away, if I can do it. What's the spell for Hellfire? Up, down, okay, nope, that's definitely not it. There we go. Yeah, there is no way you're going to be beating that guy because he's really, really fucking strong. Like, he can kill you, right away. So, if you're, like, a newcomer, don't even bother with him. This is a secret that I always do, ever since I found out about it. So, normally you need the mist to get through that gate I saw, earlier. But you can also sort of get past that guy, and if you manage it, you can go down here, and if you crouch for a certain amount of time, a secret elevator takes you down anyway, and you get the Jewel Knuckles and the Mirror Cuirass. Yeah, this is the gate. Mist could pass. I don't have the Mist form, so I just use the secret elevator that they put in the game, because why not? The Jewel Knuckles is, as you can tell, a substantially better weapon than the fucking Bacillard. And a better weapon than anything you have right now. In retrospect, you shouldn't have it, really. I just do anyway because, again, I know about the elevator. Also, the Mirror Cuirass is a good bit stronger than what you have as well. So, yeah. I guess maybe if you're a struggling newcomer and you think, okay, I can manage that, then by all means try and get past the guy. However, I now have to get past him myself again. So this could be a bit tricky. I don't know if I'll risk the spell. Nope, nope. That's the wrong one. It's up, down. Yeah, I know how to do that. Come on. Do it. Alucard. Don't do this to me, buddy. There we go. Yeah, again, don't try and fight him head on. He's really strong. Like, they put him there for a reason. I'm running low on hearts. I won't be able to use the stopwatch for the really good use it has coming up. But yeah, now that we have the Jewel Knuckles, prepare to watch everything you see in front of you just die in one hit, because you're not really... I mean, I don't consider it like sequence breaking, because that would imply that I'm doing something out of order, or at least doing something that they didn't intend for you to do. This is something they intended. They put this here, like the elevator's there so that, like, it's a secret, yes, but like no more secretive than like a broken wall or anything. And now we're heading on to our second boss fight, I believe. Sorry if you can hear the controller vibrating. I can't turn it off for this game for some reason. It's really, really loud. Yeah, but now we have a doppelganger. He's unfortunately not immune to the stopwatch. Unfortunately, stupidly of me, I caught him in the air, so... Oh, well, never mind. I was worried I wouldn't get him in time. Yeah, and that was the boss. I always do that. I never have not done that. Even on my first playthrough, I was like, stopwatch. Boss? Huh. It didn't work on any other boss, though, so don't expect that trick to work on anything else. Now we have the Gladius, which is, again, good for long range. Not a replacement for the Jewel Knuckles. We have this little archway. You're not going to really make that jump anyway, normally, because it's so small. If you do the backdash jump off of it, you will have a better chance of getting over the gap, because the ceiling will just knock you back down otherwise. Unfortunately, since I fell down, I'll have to make my way back up. Yeah, just gonna get this controller over here, because odd thing about this version of the game is that every time you backdash, the controller vibrates quite a bit and is very noisy. I can't turn off the vibration as far as I'm aware. There's no option for it in like the PS4 menu or in the game itself. I tried, trust me, while I was like turning off the controller speaker, because that get picked up by the mic. So I'm unfortunate if you can hear any odd vibrations coming from the mic, because I can't do anything about that. I'm playing the game, so can't really keep it away. But yeah, we're making our way up the very tall outer wall. Oh, actually, what am I doing? I should head down to the bottom. Because like there's something down there that is completely pointless, yet I love anyway. Oh, wait. I'll just activate the elevator. You see, I have all these fucking thoughts in my head. I'm just like, wait, what? Because we're going to be getting Alucard's first transformation right now. So, what am I doing heading down? There it is. Yeah, I was wondering for a bit. It's like, do I want the Jewel Knuckles? Because that'll, like, break the game a little. Just a little. Like, they get outclassed pretty soon. But then I realized, wait a second. Of course I want the Jewel Knuckles. I love breaking the game. So, I went and got them. There's another thing here that you have to get under a low ceiling by doing the backdash first. Again, you need the double jump for these low ceilings, because they want you to use it to get back up after you fall down. But I don't want to do that, so I'm just gonna badly trick my way around it. Whoop, nope. Yeah, this is basically what would have happened with the health power-up that we got earlier, where I keep failing it, and then we just do that over and over again until I get it, because it's not supposed to take that long. Oh wait, should I be punching down? Because I think my sprite moves forward down more if I punch. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be doing that. This inch. Whoop. Yeah, there we go. That's what you're doing. Now that the elevator is activated, we can go in. I said we can go in. There we go. Love this. Kurt sounds so terrified. Yeah, we're gonna make our way down a bit. There's nothing to get down there. It's just a small thing that I love because they didn't have to put it in there, but they did anyway. I'll show off the wolf power-up more when I can actually use it, because right now I can't use it for shit. Like, it's just a slightly faster run. You can bark and bite, and it's not really that useful. When you get it upgraded, it's way more strong. Like, you'll be using it a lot more. You see? Now you see. You look at the bird. He just goes into a little nest. For the record, what we're watching here is the entire process of the life of a bird. He gives life to another bird. The mommy bird goes away after raising the bird, and then the small bird raises its own kids. The game considers this the circle of life. It's actually a incredibly pointless detail, yet they have it here anyway. I'm not going to watch the whole thing. I just wanted to point out that, like, that's... They felt the need that, like, okay, what dumb details can we put in now? Why don't we just put in the entire circle of life for a bird? You also have a little, telescope. That's either the ferryman or its shaft. Also, there are dolphins for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, now we have to make our way all the way back up. Won't be cutting because, like, it's just a small climb. Not that much. Obviously, I can just... Yes, game, I know miss could pass, but I obviously passed otherwise. Yeah, I'll just make my way up. Backdash upstairs. You know, normal stuff. Of course, the backdash in this game became so fucking infamous that, like, okay, they made it a point. Let's not do that again, and they made the fastest method of transport in those games other things besides backdashing. I wonder if this trick still works. Yep. You may wonder what I just did. If you dash as the wolf and jump, the momentum is carried immediately, so you jump up off the other screen and launch yourself. It's a bit weird. Yeah, again, if you run into anything as the wolf, you just get hit. If you can bark and bite. You can bite his dick, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I won't be doing that. Yeah, again, the wolf is much better when you get the upgrades for it that allow it to just plow through things. I fucking hate the vibration of this controller. Like, joke what you will, but it's so loud. Like, I get a small vibration, but this is just like very noticeable for just sliding backwards upstairs. Okay, so there's oh wait, I need to go get the warp point first. What am I thinking? Fucking idiot. Can I call the elevator from here? Yeah, I can. Let's do it one more time. It's just the power of the wolf. Nothing more to it. Nope, stop that. Okay, there are two things up here. There is a save point, and not a save point. This is the entrance to the clock tower. We're not going there, because that area is too strong for me. Well, not too strong. It's actually where I went to my first playthrough. I just saw, okay, this is the highest point. I might as well go here. And I regretted it almost immediately afterwards. Don't go there on your first playthrough. Where you should be going is the library. What we're going to be doing first is getting the warp point active for so we can start moving around the castle. Because obviously walking everywhere is too slow. So we need a better alternative. Which one is the... Wait, no, the warp point is this one. I'm thinking backwards. Because there was this hallway, so that usually denotes a new area. Okay, yeah, this is the clock tower. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, not going there. Fucking hate that place. Like, I can do it, obviously. I have the fucking jewel knuckles, but I just don't want to. Yeah, we're going here first. This is the, warp point. We'll be needing these to move around. Unfortunately, you can't decide which one you end up at. It just cycles through a list of the ones you've activated. Activating this one activates two, actually. It activates the one, at the outer wall, and it activates the one at the entrance. There we go. Actually, we've been going on for quite a bit, so I'll just head to the, save point, and we'll end the part here, head to the library next time. Christ, that fucking controller vibrates every single time the thing spins. What the fuck? But yeah, see you next part.